Don't mind me. I'm just revoke my freaking amendment because I'm a U.S. citizen around these parts. You know, stuff like that. Keep my notebook with me at all times. But these races it is out here, so not gonna read about all my amendments again, in my Constitution, in my Bill of Rights, and in my statutes. Paralegal all over again. Bullcrap. Disclaimer alert, I am not an attorney. Every state have their own laws and interpretation of things. Every single state in America have its own typical law on things. So I am not an attorney or your state laws. If one state say if you jump and do a duck walk, and another state say if you jump and do a duck walk, it's illegal, and another state say if you jump do a duck walk and spin and roll, it's illegal. So congratulations. Good job, America. Whoever been to you guys. Real good job. The Fifth Amendment was invented due to the fact that the British court held double jeopardy is when you prosecute yourself or a process without cause or no due process where you're not having a juror, you just have the magistrate judge, the enemy and the enemy and the enemy, and everyone's just an enemy. Usually most people don't know you can dismiss jury, and yet this guy did not this guy, but what's the word? I went to a jury one time and I got kicked out of the jury because local around this part. I plead the fifth. I'm not given double jeopardy, no Miranda rights, and all that stuff. And I had to go back over my freaking amendments and stuff again. They used to teach this in high school. They don't teach in high school anymore for some weird reason. Don't ask me why. Don't know. And this goes with you don't have to prosecute yourself. You don't have to say anything. I invoked your fifth. I am not answering any formal questions. Fifth Amendment, your judge. I don't have no due process. There was no due process in the courtroom. I don't have. Well, there was an incident where I called police on myself. They didn't come to the date out there and they lied on a voice recorder. I said that was yesterday and this is today. So you lied about yesterday, which is based on that. So there's no due process. It doesn't fall within the Fifth Amendment. It was totally illegal, but like I said, it didn't care either or. Um, yeah. So stuff like that. That's the Fifth Amendment. No right of due process to a fair trial by jury. You can dismiss jury. I don't see how people, even I knew that before I went there. In terms of stop at when you go, well, here we go again. The three levels of police encounter with citizens. There's consensual conversation. Police officer can and will walk up to you anytime, just ask simple questions. Don't think you say, I'm being detained. How's your day, officer? Usually they do this when they think a crime's committed, but they have no articulated facts behind it. How's your day, officer? How's it going? Are you done yet? Good. Are you detaining me? Good. I'm out. You should be able to walk away. An officer do not have to tell you that they detain you, which I made my own laws up and say they do have to tell you when you're free to walk away because if they don't tell you that means the detain you make it illegal. So it's helped both y'all out. Just skip this off. Oh man, I can't wait. Y'all gonna try me. I'm gonna jump straight into orbit and I'm gonna one shot. And then the next level from consensual conversation is reasonable suspicions. It's not detainment. Reasonable suspicion can be detained in or just asking questions of reasonable suspicion, but most of the time it's detained. Detained is when you're not free to leave of your own will. And if you're being detained, that means there's an articulate reasonable suspicion behind it that they have detained you to ask a question. You're not arrested. You're not under arrest. There's no probable cause. Under reasonable suspicion, the officer can ask you questions. That means that a crime has have been committed or about to be committed or is in the process of being committed, but there's no probable cause to arrest you because they have no actual facts behind it. So, in other words, is there any reasonable suspicion such as you're sweating profusely, look at the officer, look at the officer, look at the officer, look back at the officer sweating, walking two people at late at night, looking at the store, walking away from the store, or, there's a call around it about Mr. statue. But remember, they can only ask you questions about reasonable suspicion when they have facts behind it. And they must present facts to you. They must tell you the reason what facts are. If they tell you some bullcrap reason, they then do not have a reasonable suspicion is a illegal detainment. Doing a reasonable suspicion, they cannot search and seize you. They can frisk you, but that's only when they have a probable cause that you might have a weapon, and that's usually under detainment and probable arrest. None of that. The next level of reasonable suspicion detainment is probable cause arrest or probable cause in an arrest. The reason why I put these two together because probable cause when they have more than reason to have facts, but they don't have the evidence behind the facts. And they put you are detained in cuffs. They can then frisk you, but you're not fully arrested yet. That means they can pat down your outside of your clothes and all that stuff. They cannot go inside your garment. That's an illegal search. That's protected by the Fourth Amendment. They cannot take stuff out. That's protected by the Fourth Amendment. That's the Caesar. Um, the Fifth Amendment. This hold on. This I'm gonna get to the Fifth Amendment soon enough. They can arrest you, put you in cuffs, but you're not arrested. They have probable cause to believe that you are armed. Blah blah blah. You're going through all the levels, and then blah blah blah. There are certain situations they can skip level and go straight to probable cause, but they go from articulated facts to factual, and then they can then do have probable cause. They put you in the cause, but they cannot arrest you till they have evidence, and then they arrest you till they have some form of evidence, and then this where Fifth Amendment come in. If they don't reach your amendment rights, you have not been arrested. If they don't tell you the reason why, they must state the reason why. They must state a logical reason with actual facts behind it. If it is not stated, is a legal arrest. Cycle from illegal detainment to illegal search and seizure to illegal arrest or to illegal. Then, if you have plain sight cocaine out and open, that become legal because a plain sight seizure or a plain sight search. That means they can search you down if you haven't opened. You going from articulated facts to actual facts to probable facts and evidence. Congratulations. Disclaimer, I'm not an attorney, state laws. I'm out. Don't have your stuff out